rough there. We're moving along. Santa Cruz Batman! Hey, welcome. This is the Santa Cruz Batman. It's about 5:20 a.m. December 3rd. It's still dark out, and what I'm doing, I'm up here at about 2,300 feet on Bearcreek Road, which is about 4 miles up from Lexington reservoir near Los Gatos, between Santa Cruz and Los Gatos. Hey, the reason I'm up here is sometimes electric skateboarding has similar habits to surfing. When the conditions are right and no one else is out there, it's nice to go riding. There's no cars on this side road that I'm going to take. It's very popular with bicyclists, but at this time there's even less cars. It's all residential up there. The roads are a little bit wet and there's some leaves, but the pavement looks relatively flat and there's not a lot of gravel. So the big old wheels on my inboard M1 electric skateboard should be able to roll over it. So maybe give you a shot of the board, and yet again we're going to be riding in the dark. That's the best way to do it. Santa Cruz Batman, over and out. And the Santa Cruz Batmobile is off. Skyline Boulevard off of Bearcreek Road. About 4 miles south of Los Gatos, up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. I don't recommend electric skateboarding this first part off of Bearcreek Road. Go in exactly 1 mile and it flattens out and you have a nice beautiful 2 mile stretch of no intersecting roads other than driveways, hardly any cars, and you are at the top of the ridge. You can see the moon tonight and lovely forest. So we should be there in a few minutes. We'll get a picture of the inboard M1 electric skateboard, and we will be hitting the road here soon. Santa Cruz Batman, over and out. Highway 17, and it's interesting. We are up pretty high. You go from almost sea level down in San Jose up to, and if you didn't know this little trick, watch this if I have Siri working. Hey Siri, what's the elevation that I am at?
Looks like you're at 2,277 feet.
So there you go, 2,277 feet, probably plus or minus 100 feet accuracy, but that's pretty cool. So we're up on the top of the ridge, and it's a good place to check out for biking as well as electric skateboarding. So let's go look at the gear. Santa Cruz Batman here, and so before we take off on this electric skateboard ride in the dark, you know, I'm MacGyvering my tools because I don't have anybody to shoot the video. So this is a cheap $10 piece of plastic from Movo, and basically, you know, it's a platform that you can strap down camera stuff. It's designed for the iPhone 6 and 7 with regard to the range that these things have, and what I have is a 10,000 lumen flashlight here, super bright LED that I'm going to turn on, and you don't want to look at this thing. This will almost blind you. And so, you know, MacGyver, who needs GoPro? Okay, it's Santa Cruz Batman outside the Batmobile here, and let's go get the Inboard Technologies M1 out here. I've got this 10,000 lumen flashlight on half power mode. It's only 5,000 lumens, and you turn this thing on to 10,000, and let me find the button here, and that's what it looks like. It's almost as bright as a modern sports car headlight. Anyways, let's pop the trunk, get the gear out here. The old Chrysler 300 Mopar. This is a non-motorized skateboard. There's our bad boy, Inboard Technologies M1, and its handy carrying case. All right, boys and girls. Here's the inboard, mine. Been riding this for about 2 months. You can open it up. There she is. This is my spare battery pack. I'll take that with me so I don't get stranded. These are worth anywhere from 5 to 8 miles, 7 miles. If you go uphill at all, you're lucky if you get 2 or 3. They're rated, they say 7, but when you're in a high performance mode, going 25 miles an hour, it wears down faster. And I'm finding I only get 5 miles. So I've had to walk my longboard back. But the advantage of the skateboard technology is that when the battery runs out, the wheels don't lock up. Basically, you can ride it like a longboard. There you are. And of course, the inboard technologies, like all the electric skateboards, has a remote control that talks over Bluetooth. So let's get that puppy out. There you are. And all you do is you take this, and we are going to hold the button down. And hopefully, looks like we got a dead battery, so I'll start this back up when I replace. Okay, it's the Santa Cruz Batman outside the Batmobile here, and let's go get the gear out here. The old Chrysler 300 Mopar. This is a non-motorized skateboard. There's our bad boy, Inboard Technologies M1, and its handy carrying case. All right, boys and girls, here's the inboard, mine. See that? And riding this. All right, it's full charge. So I'm probably going to be conservative and only ride about 2 miles out and then 2 miles back, so I don't have to manually huff this thing down. So just click it into place here. And there you go. You can see the lights come on, and now we turn the controller on. Okay, kids. Cool. Here we go. Santa Cruz Batman, Inboard Technologies M1 electric skateboard, 6 a.m., 2,400 feet, Skyline Boulevard. Try to get your balance here for the first couple hundred feet before you pick up speed. I can't really look in the camera very easy because every time I do, I get blinded. Get it down low. It's an interesting thing now with these electronic skateboards. They have a lot of intelligence in them, and so you can modify the performance depending on the conditions and the equipment. By the way, this thing will stop on a dime. You have to be really careful it doesn't throw you off the board, but while it's braking, it's regenerating. Pretty cool. Kick this baby in like this. Here we go. Whoa, a little rough there. We're moving along. Santa Cruz Batman! Crash. Wasn't too bad. Okay, that scares you a little bit, but you know, on a regular skateboard you wouldn't be able to brake at all. Get my confidence back a little bit, but I'm a little leery of this wet pavement. This is why you do this. Practice. practice in different conditions. I'm tired of walking, so I'm going to do a little bit of street luge on the inboard turned off. So just lay back and go real slow. Hopefully I can stop myself. Of course, I can always turn it on, you know. There, now I got the board on. I can actually use the brake in street luge mode. Whoa, this is kind of fun. Whoa, that's cool. Get a little bit of a death wobble, but the inboard is very stiff, so not much of a death wobble. The daylight, beautiful. In intermediate mode, we're cruising. Go kids, trying to get a front shot. Slow down, this is the turn I bid it on here. See, it's a 90-degree turn. Helps to have a little daylight. So, it does just fine. Come back. All time. Pavement's dry. Get your slalom on. On the inboard, and I don't have the tools with me, so I'm going to stabilize them. I'm just going to put the stick here and slowly street luge back to the Batmobile. Back to the Batcave, and we'll be editing this, and I'll put it on YouTube. Well, kids, what do you know? A Tesla. The car with electric motors built into their wheels. Hey, inboard technologies, M1. Electric motors built into the wheels. Hey there, so Santa Cruz Batman here on the Inboard Technologies M1 electric skateboard, and we've been riding it on Skyline Boulevard off of Bearcreek Road, which is about 4 miles up from Lexington Reservoir off of Highway 17 between Los Gatos and Santa Cruz. And as you can see, it's dark, wet pavement, and probably not a good idea to ride like that, but absolutely no traffic and beautiful, and I got to see the sunrise. So Santa Cruz Batman, over and out. Ride safe. Santa Cruz Batman here, and hey, just one more shot. I want to show you one of the nice things about coming up to Skyline Boulevard to inline skate or electric skateboard or just longboard.